How's it going, guys? My name is Eish and welcome back to MoneyMet Eish Top 5s. Today we're going to be going over the top 5 high interest savings accounts you can open with banks in South Africa for R1000 or less. But before we get into it, please remember to give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment down below. Before we get into the accounts, there are a few concepts that we need to go over. Firstly, what is interest? Now, interest is a charge that a lender charges for the right to use that lender's money. So if you have a credit card, the bank will charge you a fee to use their money. Just like if you are putting your money with the bank needs to pay you. That is your money. You are lending it to the bank. The bank needs to give you money for the right to use your money. We need to change our mindset around interest. The bank needs to pay us. Pay up, bank. Anyway, now there are two kinds of interest that you will generally see when you look for high interest bank accounts or any bank account on the bank's website. You will see the nominal interest rate or the effective or actual interest rate. The nominal interest rate is the interest rate that is before compounding is taken into account. And the effective interest rate is the interest that you've received on your investment at the end of the term, with all the compounding taken into account with it. Now, most banks will put their nominal interest rate on their websites. So most of the time, that's what you're seeing when you're Googling different banks. So, now that that's over with, let's get into the top 5 high interest savings accounts that you can open in South Africa for R1000 or less. Number 5, Mercantile Bank, 32-day call, 3.75%. Now, 3 banks on this list are offering you a 3.75% interest rate. And Mercantile Bank's 32-day call comes in at number 5 because there is no increase in interest rate with time. So if you deposit under 10,000 Rand at Mercantile Bank, they will give you 3.75% for as long as your money is there. The only thing you have to do is call them 32 days before you need access to your money, and you will have that access 32 days later. This comes with a few benefits. Firstly, you can't just willy-nilly decide, me, I want this money now. And 2, you get to lord over your friends with the knowledge that you bank with a smaller bank. Even though Mercantile Bank was recently purchased by Capitec. So it's actually just a division of Capitec now. Most people don't know that, and you can still lord it over your friends. Yes, quite, I bank with Mercantile Bank, yes, ha ha ha, huzzah. Number 5, Mercantile Bank. Number 4, Absa's fixed deposit, 3.75%. It has the same interest rate as Mercantile Bank's, being 3.75%. But the difference is with Absa, the longer you keep your money, the more interest they offer. So if you put that 1,000 Rand into an Absa fixed deposit for more than 19 months, your actual rate of return could be up to 5.35% as opposed to just the 3.75% you'll get at Mercantile Bank. Number 3, Standard Bank's fixed deposit account. It will offer you up to 6.07% interest if you invest your money with them. You have 1,000 Rand that you need to start the account, and you can get up to 6.07% with Standard Bank for 12 months. Number 2, Netbank's fixed deposit. Now, if you put 1,000 Rand into a Netbank fixed deposit for 12 years, you will get 3.75%, just like Mercantile and Absa. But that interest rate can raise up to 6.37% if you put your money in for 16 months. Now that's 5 years, it's a long time. But it does come with a capital guarantee that whatever money you put in, you will get out. So even though you can get higher returns with an ETF or in the market if you were buying stocks, those don't come with a capital guarantee. Whatever money you put in, you could lose. Now these high interest bank accounts, they offer lower returns, but they are much lower risks. So with the lower risk, you get your capital guarantee and up to 6.37% interest over 5 years. Number 2, Netbank's fixed deposit up to 6.37% after 5 years. And before we get to number 1, there are no digital banks in this list because when I googled TimeBank, it told me the website couldn't be found. Now I've heard that you can get 10% or more with some of these digital banks, but I'm sorry, if I Google you and it says that the site can't be found, I am not putting my money with you. I don't feel comfortable with putting my money with something that when I look for you, then you're down, okay? So if you're gonna comment down below, but TimeBank gives 10%. I googled them, I tried to look for them, I couldn't find it, okay? So number 1, African Bank, 10.1%. Now this comes with a big caveat that African Bank is not as well capitalized as your big 5 banks. They are offering an interest rate that is much higher than any other bank, and they've gone bankrupt once before, not so long ago, but African Bank is offering 10.01% for investments of 1,000 Rand, again over 60 months. Now, although they advertise that you can get 12%, that is for an investment of 100,000 Rand, again over 60 months. But we are looking at 1,000 Rand investments and it comes to about 10.1% over 60 months. If we bring that back to 12 months, however, the interest rate is still a lot higher than the industry standard, about 1.5% higher at 5.25% for that 12-month period. Now, Mercantile, Absa and Netbank were all offering 3.75% for 12 months. African Bank is offering what is a huge 5.25% for the 12 months. But with African Bank, it does come with extra risk. That being they've been bankrupt once before and they are not as well capitalized as the other banks. But it still takes the number 1 spot because that interest rate is just incredibly high. So, number 1 goes to African Bank with their fixed deposit account. So, those are the MoneyMed Eish top 5 high interest bank accounts that you can open at the moment for 1,000 Rand. If you didn't see your favorite bank here, it's probably because their interest rates are a little bit lower, or more likely that you are required to put 10,000 Rand in as a minimum investment. Thanks again for watching MoneyMed Eish Top 5s. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. This will be our last upload for Top 5s for 2020. We'll see you again in 2021 with 2 brand new series that focus on you and your money. Please take this time, spend it with family, appreciate your time with friends and family. Remember, the beaches are closed now, so don't go there. Don't go to the beaches. We will see you in 2021, but if you still want regular updates, we will still be on Instagram at MoneyMedAish. Have a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. Remember, stay safe. See you in 2021.